You blind, baby. You blind, baby. You're blind from the facts.
In comes what comes, another humdrum. Did he dumb drum? Some young bum got stumped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hard as our heavy hits.
Hold on tight. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
All right, subject, daughter is the one blind. Dear Stephen Shirley, help me. My daughter started dating this guy 2 years ago, and he was a perfect young man, or so we thought. They go to the same Christian college, and they would go to Bible study together, and we were very active in different Christian organizations on the campus. The problem is, for the past 6 months, this guy constantly said that he has a terminal illness and nothing is wrong with him. He goes to the emergency room at least once a week, and they say nothing is wrong with him. He thinks that he has ALS, Crohn's disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, losing his eyesight, and his hearing. Nothing is wrong with this boy. His family does not want him around because of how he's acting. He says his fingers are shrinking and he can't hold anything, but he can still play video games for hours. My daughter is the only one that tolerates his foolishness, but in return, he mistreats her and talks to her like she's nothing. She swears that God told her not to walk away from him because he's going to change for the better. We haven't seen him since February when my husband almost beat him down. My daughter, who has always been on the principal's list and honor roll, is now fighting to keep her scholarship. She went from a 3.9 to a 2.8. This is not like her. He's worrying her so bad. I've been praying, and I know my God will step in. Her excuse is that she doesn't want to be alone and doesn't want to start all over again. I told her that God has bigger and better things in store for her, but she doesn't hear me. As a mother, I feel like it's my job to protect my daughter, but what can I do if she insists on staying with him? Please help. I mean, here's a perfect example. People ask us all the time, do we make these letters up? No, we can't make stuff like this up. How? How do we do that? I mean, this guy has some issues here. I don't know if they're the serious medical kind of issues, if he's on drugs, if he has some sort of chemical imbalance, if he's bipolar, hypochondriac. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm definitely not a doctor, but something is wrong with him. And yes, when your children are young and dependent, you must protect them. Of course, you're their parents. You brought them into this world, but your daughter is grown. She's a grown woman, and I have to tell you, the more you talk against this so-called man of hers, that just pushes her closer and closer to him. She's going to think you're wrong and he's right. So you have to come up with a different approach. Don't talk against him so much. Just, she can't do it because it's just going to push her closer and closer together to this guy, to his crazy butt.
Yeah. Calm down, bro.
Yeah.
Your turn coming.
Yeah. So, you just can't do that. You absolutely cannot talk against him. I mean, the father tried with the trying to beat him down. You can do it, but it's just going to push her closer. Steve?
Well, get ready to get close. See,
He's going to stay with him.
see what I ain't
Say it again, bro.
I'm not, you can get ready to get close, because what I'm not finna do is talk up this little damn idiot.
Talk him up.
By the care that you go to the Christian college, the devil down there too.
Yeah, yes.
They will go to Bible study together. They very active in different Christian organizations on the campus. Yada, 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 yada. They might as well have went to Prairie View or something.
Hey!
Hell no, hell no, hell no, hell. You could have been crazy as Carl.
Prairie View
Sitting up in here, talking about y'all down at Bible study and all this here. Nobody care. All these Christian activities and everything. Sitting up here with that fool thinks something wrong with him. At the emergency room once a week. Talking about he got some damn ALS. I don't even know what that is. Is that Alzheimer's or something?
What is ALS?
We have to look that up.
Let me get it. Keep going. I got it.
Crohn's disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, losing his eyesight and his hearing. This blind, nutty, no-hearing ass boy sitting up in here talking about his fingers is shrinking. You know, baby hand having, sitting up in here. And what is you dating this sick-ass boy for anyway? He got high blood, he can't have a damn donut. He's sitting up in here, he can't see good, he can't hear no more. got to be losing these video games. If you can't hear and see playing a video game, you're in trouble.
That's that Lou Gaines disease.
It's Gehrig's. Lou Gehrig.
Gehrig's
Lou
disease.
Gaines.
Lou Gehrig.
And why don't you shut up too, sitting up here wishing Shakespeare a damn happy birthday?
Okay, stay focused,
Talking about
Steve.
some Lou Gaines. It's Lou Gehrig.
Well, you know what I'm talking
Stay
about.
focused.
Greg Lou Gaines was a swimmer.
A diver, to be exact.
Your ass in here talking about he got Lou Gaines. Just shut up.
Come on, focus on the
I
line.
am focused. Sitting up in here with all these damn diseases. Who got all that? Who the hell you know got all that? Does not want him around because now he acting. Tommy act. He say his fingers is shrinking. He can't hold nothing. That's definitely Tommy. But he can play video games for hours. My daughter is the only one that can tolerate his foolishness.
Right.
You let his hands keep on shrinking. He ain't gonna be able to button his shirt in a minute. Sitting up in here, man. Sitting up in here got sugar. It's got Crohn's. Ain't no, I don't know what that means. What that mean?
Crohn's disease.
Sugar is diabetes.
Yeah, who got that?
He got something wrong with his stomach.
Intestinal disease.
Crohn's is
Intestinal.
Yeah.
Intestinal.
Okay, so
Yeah. My sister suffers from
Okay, but in return, okay, I'm sorry. He mistreated.
now
Now,
you're
yeah,
sorry.
now.
Now you're sorry. You just went in.
None of these diseases. I'm just talking about this boy and his damn letter who
I
can't
understand.
have all.
Keep going.
He mistreats her and talks to her like she's nothing. She swear to God he told her not to walk away from him because he's gonna change for the better. Did he? But when the God was talking to you, did he mention anything about running? See, everybody talk about what
Walk
God
away,
told her
run
not to walk. Well, did you hear the run part? And it's not your job to raise this boy. This little sick ass boy sitting up here down at the emergency room with them little bitty ass hands and everything. Sitting up in here. I wish a boy would come over my daughter's house. And then the part right there, and then the part where your husband almost beat him down, I'm gonna address that when we come back. Because I bet you probably stopped that. Should have knocked his ass out. Even if the boy swings back, he got a little ass hand.
You're listening.
Go to letter this line right here. My daughter. I'm sorry, it's sorry.
Yes, it sounded crazy.
I just couldn't get it out.
It's all right. We got you. Go ahead.
So I got to find the line right here. This is what I've been paying. Where's the line? My daughter's the only one that tolerates his foolishness, swears God not to. We haven't seen him since. Here it is. We haven't seen him since February when my husband almost beat him down. See, right here, you probably stopped that, little Miss Christian woman. See, you probably stopped that because both the kids go down to the Christian school. You probably stopped it. You should have let your husband knock his out. And I mean that. That's what you should have did. Sitting up in here gonna mess around and Shirley over here with this crazy advice talking about don't say nothing else about him, it'll push him to him. If you whoop his ass,
will.
you won't. No, it won't.
It will.
If you whoop his ass, he ain't coming back since February. Let the man handle this little boy right here. He's sick as hell. He going blind. He can't hear good. He got sugar. Something wrong with his stomach. We don't even know what the LSR is he got. They ain't even discovered that. So, whatever. He can't act good, and his fingers is shrinking. And you got to understand something. As a grandparent, potentially, mess around having baby with this fool, we want healthy grandkids. Won't nobody want no grandkids coming out here with little raccoon hands? Fingers is shrinking. Boy, little baby can't see good. Tired of this. Hands shrinking, ain't gonna be able to button his shirt. Do you know the stuff? He can't get a straw to, he can't hold a straw. It'll be too big for him in a little while.
A straw?
Sitting up in here just struggling. Every time he go down there with the other kids and get a pizza and a donut, we got to carry his ass to the hospital.
Pizza and a donut.
He can't do nothing because he got diabetes, Crohn's disease, LRS, high blood pressure. He got to lay down every 5 minutes.
They say he's acting. Yeah, it's nothing.
And now he acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a hypochondriac.
This whole damn letter just got Tommy wrote all over.
Why me?
Tommy doesn't play video games.
Well, he don't play video games, but he be acting and he got a little hand. Oh, high blood. My bad. I thought they said high butt. I thought, my butt. It say high blood. I thought they said high butt.
You were crazy.
I'm so sorry, Tommy. I thought this was...
No, you're not.
Whatever.
You need to
Whatever.
apologize to PV too. Would you put us
Who is PV?
when you
Prairie
said
View.
review?
What
Last
I got
break.
to... Oh, wait. I got to... Somebody got to be the joke now.
I can't stand him.
Oh, the hell, I can't use PV in the damn joke.
All right, the ignorance continues.
What is y'all gonna do? What, how many of y'all is it?
On this show is two. Me and Junior.
Yeah.
PVU alumni.
And speaking of
Y'all don't even
Junior,
let Junior talk.
Junior time is coming up. His time is coming up. We'll be back at 30.